Hi, this is Denise from Paint and Party. I've been wanting to do this video for a while because I just kind of experienced Starblends as actually being more sturdy around sweating and bouncy houses and water than paints, and I wanted to experiment, and I'm all yucky from working in the yard, and so I just wanted to show you. This is the Starblend side over here, and this is the paint side. I used Paradise because I think Paradise is a little more sturdy and it's a little more comfortable uh, than other paints like Tag and Wolfe. And so I'm using Starblends and Paradise to do the paint. And then what I was going to use for the line work is I'm going to go ahead and use Paradise for the line work on the Paradise side, and then I'm going to use this Magicake Aqua paint for the Starblend side because I'm experimenting with it to see if it'll hold up better in the heat with the Starblends. Because when I use Wolfe with the Starblends, it looks great, but then I actually can feel it sweating underneath the paint, and when you blot it, the paint will lift, but the Starblends stay there. So Anna from Just Paint was nice enough to send this to me so I could experiment with it and see if it'll hold up with the Starblends as well. So I'm going to go ahead and do that line work now. Hi, okay, so I've done my line work. This is the Paradise side right here. And so I put my line work in. So it's Paradise on top of Paradise. And then on this side I did the Magicake, and I kind of wanted to show you, see how it's a little bit harder to do the Magicake. There is a learning curve with this, so I'm not saying it's a good substitute for Wolfe, but what we're trying to do is make something that is heat sturdy as much as the Starblends are. And so I've got the Starblends and the Ben Nye Magicake line work over the top of this. And I was just going to kind of show you on the Magicake, you really have to work it up and get it pretty wet to get it thick enough. It's almost like a creamy thing. It's more like Paradise than Wolfe. Okay, you have to make it pretty creamy to be able to do line work with it. Okay, and then it just it looks like any other line work. You just have to get it to that consistency. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to spray my face, and we're going to see how the Starblends and the Ben Nye perform versus actual, water coming on the face. And we'll see.
Sertanejo chora cantando cordel. Quem eu amo foi para o sul. Velho ancião de bengala e chapéu. Tem saudade lá de Exu, saudade lá, lá, lá. Ô menino que nunca andou de avião, mas voa com o pensamento, que come angu com a mão, mas segue o rumo do vento. Me diz como é que faz pra ser feliz nesse chão. Ô menino que nunca andou de avião, mas voa com o pensamento, que come angu com a mão, mas segue o rumo do vento. Me diz como é que faz pra ser feliz demais.
It's really drenched. Okay, so there's the transfers. Well, I'm going to lay it back down.
Carro de boi puxado por gente sem corpo, gado padecer de exaustão.
So I'm really going to soak this side. This is the Magicake and the Starblends, and this is the Paradise side.
América do Sul, velho ancião de bengala e chapéu.
Get soaked. See if we can get them both off. This should take off the face paint. Hopefully no one's running through the sprinklers, so. I don't know. I have had parties where they brought a water slide and I was supposed to face paint, so you never know. Okay. There's not much left to transfer, but there's a little bit more of the Paradise coming off. But you can see the Starblend is still recognizable. It's passing the what is this test. There, that's a better shot. Okay, and there's the paradise side. So my conclusion is I really do like the Ben Nye Magicake with the Starblends because I've kind of been frustrated because the Wolfe will actually lift off before the Starblends do. And so this way you've got a product that's kind of semi-waterproof, that will stick with your Starblends onto their skin and stay with the oils in their skin. And I actually use glycerin um, on this side because I had washed my face, and so the glycerin kind of replaces the oils in the skin, but as long as Starblends has something to stick to, it will stay nearly waterproof. You can see that I sprayed quite a bit and compared to regular paint. And so their design will stay recognizable. So what do you think? Pretty cool, huh? Okay, here's a bonus experiment between the three paints. This is Wolfe paint. I just wanted to show that it's not transferring, that it's nice and dry. Here's the Magicake paint, all put on with a lollipop sponge. And that's the paradise, a little bit of transfer. But now I start with the water. Something good. And then blot it with a paper towel. You can see the Wolfe's washed off quite easily. There's still some staining left behind, but most of the paint is gone. And then here's the paradise. Okay, you can see that the Magicake's darker. I'm going to spray some more. Okay, and then get a clean paper towel and show you the transfer. And there's the Wolfe. Magicake. A little bit, not too bad. And then the paradise. Sorry, I have my webcam on my mouth. That's why it's moving so much. And then here's to show how they all cleaned up pretty well. So it's about the same cleanup, even though it's more waterproof.